Hi everybody, it's Kiara. This is going to be a WIP Parade. I know I haven't been on here with a Flosstube or any cross-stitching progress because I kind of fell off the wagon midway through the year and I haven't done anything. But gearing up for 2025, I want to get into a little routine and kind of take the stress out of cross-stitching for me. For some reason, I seem to get very stressed when it comes to cross stitch. I feel like I have to keep up with everybody. And I kind of like stopped watching Flosstube and doing a whole bunch of stuff. I've recently just started going in and watching some of my favorites like Janet Jabber, Nicole Parkman from Hands Across the Sea, Tara from Sully Stitches, Brenda and the Serial Starter, and a bunch of other people. I'm very indiscriminate, and it's not that I don't want to watch, it's just that I have such limited time right now. And sometimes I just want to put the TV on in my craft room and just watch TV. But life has been okay. What I did yesterday is I unkitted a lot of stuff that I have no intention of doing. Putting stuff on the back burner that I don't want to work on, and I was gearing up to start a WIP Go board. I fail every year miserably with WIP Go. I get to about June, not even June, April, and I'm just like, I'm done. And I think it's the whole thing of doing 5 days on it, so I'm planning to do something less for that this year. I'm also going to be working full-time starting in January, so it's going to eat into time. So I went through and I figured I have 17 WIPs that I would love to touch this year. I would also like to start a couple new things, but right now I would like to get some of these things done. 2 of the things in here should be no problem to finish, so that would get a couple things done. I'm also going to come back with another plans video probably in the next day or so, because I'm also working on separate videos for my sewing, because I know a lot of people don't want to see the quilting and sewing, so I try to keep the quilt tube separate from the floss tube. So this is a floss tube and it's a WIP Parade. So we're 2.5 minutes in. Let me give you a quick introduction. My name is Kiara. I am a New Yorker who lives in Northwest Arkansas. Wife, mom. I work as a special needs paraprofessional in an elementary school, and that's a little bit about me. So let's get into my WIP Parade. Now, this is something that I'm hoping to finish in January. I was doing so well on this all year round till mid-October. And it is, let's see if I have a picture of it. This will work. It's the 2024 Cottage Temperature Cross Stitch from Fat Quarter Shop. Here it is. I did go through, and as of the 24th, I have all my temperatures here down. And I finished this week, I finished through October. Actually, you know what, guys? I will take off my hoop, because it wasn't on there that tight anyway. And I just started, and what I plan to hopefully finish before December 31st is the last roof, and then I can go through and do this. I don't want to take this out of January, and I will talk about, when I will say, when I was doing my WIP Go board, this got put in January, because I wasn't going to do WIP Go, and then I was like, well, if I make it something I can do manageably, I'm going to try it. So I will come back with when I do my plans and tell you about that. So that's WIP number 1. Okay, WIP number 2, I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is Rose Ada Featherstone from Hats. Hands Across the Sea samplers, and this was an exclusive kit to Hobby House Needleworks, and I'm about a quarter of the way. I would love in 2024 to finish the house. if not more. Actually, okay, so I have the house all outlined, and I am down to about here. So I have about, probably about a third of it, a little more than a quarter. So I would love to finish the house, and I would love to get this motif done in 2024, but we will see. I probably have bigger goals than what it is. Okay, this one I would love to finish this year. It's not a very big chart. It is from Little Robin Designs, Charlotte McGillis. I have only been cross-stitching since 2020. So here we are. And I'm got a really great start. I have to finish this border, this, and this. So I'm hoping to do it. This is, oh, I haven't been telling you. This is on a 28 count Lugana called Mint Matcha from Grace Notes Fabrics. The other thing is I had gotten the Fat Quarter Shop cross stitch journals. So I'm going to be creating my own cross stitch journal. And when I do plans, I'm hoping to have it all done. I have a notebook right here. Just this one. I don't actually know where I bought it, but it was $5. Oh, maybe I bought it at Dollar Tree. So I put the WIPs that I want to work on for 2024. I'm going to leave like 3 pages blank up front, and then I'm going to put the project, the floss I'm using, and etc. So there's that. Let me just hop back to Rose Ada Featherstone, because that was a kit from Hobby House Needleworks. And I believe the fabric is the called for, and it's a I don't know if there's still a sticker on it. I see the bag isn't in here, but I believe it's a pewter. And this is the over dyed floss conversion that Hobby House had for this pattern. I don't even know if you can get the pattern because it was an exclusive. Okay, this is another hats. Hats is, of course, again, Hands Across the Sea samplers. This is Annie Bayliss. This is a red sampler. You'll see a couple red samplers. And I am doing this 1/1. And it is on a 32 count Jobelin. I think it's 1 on. No, some of it is 2/1 and some of it is 1/1. Okay, and I've got a pretty good start in this, and it's another one I could see finishing, because let me show you. I have finished through this, so I just have to finish the borders, come down, and this is all rice stitch, and rice stitch tends to go pretty quick. It's my first time ever doing it, so it's not perfect. And then I would like to take this and Charlotte McGillis and get it framed, because I have a couple samplers over here that I've done. And then I have a couple other things that I've already done that I would love to get framed. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this I don't have a picture of. This is from Forbidden Fiber Co. This is a kit that they had back in 2021. I don't have a picture because I actually just messaged them, because after I finished this little bit with here, I don't know what symbols go where, because I seem to have lost that page. So I emailed Forbidden Fiber Co. with my order number and said, hey, can you send me a PDF of the pattern? So this is the Mandalorian. This is the way. It's all special overnight floss. And this is Grogu, and then Mando's over here. So that's what's going on. And this is a 14 count Aida. This is supposed to eventually be a present for my husband, so we shall see. It's also on my board for January, so I may have to tweak it a bit and move that if I don't get the pattern. Okay, this is another red sampler. And I'm sorry for the zippers. I just want to keep this stuff zippered, so I went through a lot of hassle yesterday. This is JBW Designs, the Antique Rooster series. This is my first pattern by her. I am about a third of the way done with this because I'm right here by this rooster. Some of this has come over a little bit more, so I find this pattern honestly very hard to read. It's not hard to do it all. It's just, to me, it's very hard to read on this little chart, and I can never get it in a position that I like. So here, I'm also going to take this one off so you can see it. I'm really enjoying this. Also, I'm taking these out of the hoop so you guys can see. I'll just re-hoop them. It's not a big deal. So there you go. And I believe this is, I'll tell you what this is. This is a Fiber on the Whim 18 count brown sugar. So I'll have a lot left of this when I'm done. I really like this. Okay. I don't even know it. Some of these, I was looking at them yesterday. I don't remember what's in them. Oh, this is one of the ones I see finishing this year. This is Country Cottage Needleworks, Love is in the Air. This I started back in 2021 as I was going to do a monthly sewing. Annabella's was hosting it, and so, and what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to leave the border off because I think I'm just going to finish it as a cute little pillow. So I have one snowman done, the second one's started, and the word air. So if I sat down and did this, it would be great. I think part of the reason I haven't worked on this again is I'm not in love with the Aida. It's very crunchy and I can't get my tension right, but I may just give up and just start doing it. But it's probably with all the called for colors. I will say all my hats are done with called for colors. The Charlotte McGillis is with the called for colors. Red samplers, I just find a red I like. So I would like to finish this one this year, and I might make this a January focus and just try to get a thread every couple of days in. Okay. Here's another one on my list. This is from Primrose Cottage Stitches. And it was, I think this was in a Sip and Stitch box. I'm sure you can get it now. Home of the Free. And here I am on this. Not a big start. So, and I will say everything that I am showing you that is WIP, I did put on my WIP Go board. Okay, this is another one. I put it on my WIP Go board once. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I don't dislike it. It's just, I actually like the chart. The chart's really nice and big to read, that like I can probably read this without my glasses. I started this on a 12 by 12, I think back in 2022, and I haven't picked it up. And it's got a very sad start on it. So I'm I'm on the fence with this one. It's Joan Sands by Modern Folk Embroidery. It's the only Modern Folk embroidery I have. And I'll show you this sad start. This is, I really like this fabric though. It's on a 16 count My Precious from Bestitch Me. There's my sad little start. I am not doing 12 by 12 this year. Okay. I don't hate the colors. The colors aren't bad. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm almost tempted to try to get a little bit further in. Let me see something. Actually, since I have this little piece right here, I'm wondering if I jump into this flower border, if I might feel better about it. Because if I jump into that flower border and start the next inside border, I could, I'm of two minds to jump into the flower border and not do this outside border that puts it all on a square and just do the flower border around. I might do that because it also has another inside border here. So if I just do this and then this inside and all the inside, I may like it better. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't hate it. I just don't know if I love it. And I don't know if there are other charts that I have that I would prefer to do. So I have to think about that. It may, by the time it comes up on WIP Go, it might just go back on the back burner. Okay, this is another one that I really have enjoyed doing it the couple times I've worked on it. I've already done that chart. This is Bent Creek Stars and Stripes. And it's on this piece of Lugana that I have, the ABC row. And I've already done this and I started the stars. So I'm okay with it. I like it. And I'm sure if I sat down and did it, it would go a lot faster, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and what I was working on recently was the white outlining that goes around each ring. I do like this Lugana. I have no idea what it is. It's probably a 25 count. It's either a 25 or a 28 count because that's what I started with. So I really enjoy that. And that has all the called for colors. Let's see what this is. Some of these, oh, this is another one I'm on the fence with. Because these are a lot of charts that I started when I first started cross stitching. So I don't know. It's Pumpkin Picking Time by Stitching with the Housewives. And this is on a piece of random Ada. I couldn't even, it looks like 14 count. It's either 14 or 16 count. And this is where I am. It's pumpkin. It's pump. So it's part of the Back Up the Truck series. I'm probably going to stick this one out because I do like how it looks in the end. But I probably will not start very many of these again because my taste has changed. Because in here there were actually, oh, this is 16 count Shrikey's Tan from Needle Bling Designs. The bag was in here. Because I have a lot of the Back Up the Trucks and I kind of like them. Because here's this one, this is Halloween. I kind of like them, but I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to keep those needles in there. I also have changed how I stitch and what I stitch on. I don't use a lot of Aida anymore, so there is that. Okay, this is my very first hat sampler, Hands Across the Sea. I did have a picture of it. I started this back in 2021 in April, and Barbara, the Raspberry Stitcher, was hosting a sale. And here it is, Jessie Watson. It's a download. And I am not using the call for it because I wanted to start this, so I just used whatever I had here. And this is a random piece. I believe this is, actually, I think this is, I might have the, yeah. This is a Vintage Needle Arts hand-dyed Aida 16 count Cafe Au Lait. And they're on Etsy. And I got so much more than I actually thought on this. So I'm half debating making this a focus piece. Because I am, guys, I am down on this last thing, and then I have the house and the other stuff to do. So this may be another thing that I pull out to be a focus piece. And I found all my color conversions yesterday, so I think I'm gonna organize my threads on this one. And this one, I have a feeling might move up in priority because it's my first sampler from hats. Okay. Okay, hold on. I don't want all this stuff that I have over on my sewing table to fall. And we're getting towards the end. I'm sorry, my son's in the other room making noise. I fed him lunch, so I don't know. And so I moved everything that is WIP Go, gonna be WIP Go, into a basket. So I have it, and I'll put it somewhere. This is Halloween, or the Happy Halloween calendar. Oh, it's Halloween calendar by Tiny Modernist. I don't know if I have a picture because it was a PDF. Oh, yes, I did. I am doing this as one piece, and I still like this. I actually still like this one a lot. I just didn't pick it out to use it. So this is where I am. I haven't worked on this in years. This is a piece of 18 count Stonehenge from Bestitch Me. So I still like this one, so I will probably work on it. I'm kind of debating doing a couple of different things, but I don't want to get into that now. But there is that. And I actually really like this one, so I'm gonna keep up with it. This is from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. This is the Freedom Quaker. And I actually don't have a horrible start on this. This is where we are. What I might do is, if I don't get the pattern for the Mandalorian, I may throw this into the spot and get a little bit more done. Okay, then this I think is Little House Needleworks. Yeah, this is Little House Needleworks Liberty 1776. And yesterday I was looking at it, and I think I'm gonna do this and stop it at 1776 and not do this because it's all fill-in. And this is on a random piece of even weave. I can't even tell you what, because I don't have anything in here. This is with all the called for, because it came as a kit. And I have the companion piece done. So there, that's where I am on that. And there's a star in here, and this is all fill in. So it's a lot of intense stitching. And I'm doing this 2/2. And this is just a random parchment-y kind of even, it's an even weave. It's not a, yeah, it's an even weave of some sort. And I have 2 more things to show you here. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh, my bag doesn't want to open. Okay, what is that? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, this is a hats that I started this year. I didn't get very far on it, but I love it. This is Alice M. Tippett. She's tiny. She's 138 by 104. So she's really small. And she is on a piece of 36 count linen, lightly salted, not roasted, from Bestitch Me. And it's 2/2. And there we go. She's got a lot of color changes. I think that's why I stopped the day, and I think I might have needed a color. I'm doing this with the Gold 4 DMC. And I love this color fabric. Okay, now let's see if we can get my last one open. I should have remembered to leave that one unzippered. Oh, there she goes. Okay, I got her open. Okay, this is a Lizzie Kate. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. This did not get, I put 1 thread in this last year, and I know what my entire problem with this is. I hate this fabric, but I'm too far into it to change. Okay, so here's my progress. So I'm over here, and then I have to finish this, and then I have to do this. What I might do to make this a little bit more palatable to myself is put all the words in and then go back and finish it. Because if I put all the words in it, I'll be like, okay, you can do this, you can do this. But I would love to finish this year and just get it out of here, because it's just lingering and lingering. And it's another piece of Crunchyata that I'm not happy. But there's no way with this much done, I'm going to stop it. So those are all my WIPs I plan to work on in 2025. So thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. I hope you liked that WIP Parade. It was 17 projects. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer. I do have stuff I would like to work on, but I need to clear some WIPs and I need to finish stuff. So that's my goal. So I'll be back with another quick planning video. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter next year. And more consistent. I'm going to try to do Flosstube once a month, because I don't think I will have anything to show if it's more than once a month. And it was nice to visit with you. I've missed you all. Please like, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye, everybody.